and now England are going to retake some of their lost land, and as we can see already with that defeat it swings again. So England are beginning to get the upper hand in these wars, and as I said, in due course these guys will probably be imprisoned. I'll be surprised if they are successful. And look at that. What a start to the campaign. Our eldest child, our firstborn, is a son. Can you ask for more than that? I don't think so. And a name. Over in my forums there is a thread where people are posting names of children, because I intend, with a lustful trait, my leader here is probably going to have a fair few of them, especially if he's having a bit of rumpy-pumpy time with princesses of his court. I'm sure there's going to be a few bastard children as well to name. So there's some names being given. And one name which I saw that I liked, and I can't remember for the life of me who suggested it, but Ambrose. How fitting, eh? Would the mighty Ambrose Fleming be as mighty as the Ambrose Hammer from Medieval 2? We'll soon find out. So here he is, my eldest child, firstborn of George, Ambrose Fleming. I don't like William. So here he is. So we'll develop him as we see fit. Now with children, when they reach 6 years old, he has no traits at the moment, but when they reach 6 years old they can be tutored. And the tutor you pick is pretty important because they actually pick up similar traits to their tutor. So when he gets to 6 years old, we can start looking at researching which tutor we want to put him with. So the wars are still continuing. I am in Westmoreland. I think that's up here. I think this is the King's army. Army of King William, yep. The King himself is leading this attack. He is greatly besmirched at the cheek of Duke Morcar I, trying to claim independence, and he's going to make sure that he suffers big style. I'll just put another click in our pace here, just while these wars continue, whilst things are nice and steady. Just speed it up a touch. I think this is going to be the fastest I ever move it. I don't see the need to go any quicker. A few messages here and there just crop up from time to time. These are the important messages, these are the less important. And he's basically become Baron of Chelsea. Now that means that he's actually created or built a new land somewhere. He has built a new land. Where's Chelsea? The Baron is a castle, so he's built a castle somewhere down south, and because he's built it himself he becomes the ruler of it. I don't know where Chelsea is. I thought Chelsea's in London somewhere. It is, isn't it? But can't seem to find it. Let's take a look. We can find it this way. Let's have a look. King William the Conqueror, where's your barony? It's not on his list of titles either. Oh well. Oh, Middlesex, there we go. Oh, City of Chelsea, I thought it was a castle, that's a city. So he's built a castle in Chelsea, and because he's responsible for building it, he becomes the Baron of Chelsea as well. So that adds to his domain size, because he's the direct ruler of it. Anything, the domain up here, you can see it's 1 of 7. A domain is basically your land, it's your realm. So any land that you have that you are a direct ruler of, that adds to the list. So because I'm the direct ruler of Cornwall, that's my only land, I have a domain of 1. If I was to take Devon and be the direct ruler of both, my domain would increase to 2. And as you can see, we can only have, at this current stage, a domain size of 7, but I don't think that's in any danger of being surpassed anytime in the near future. Right, so this is a report from our bishop, who is acting as our court chaplain here, and he's tried to increase religious relations with Mayor Briac of Bodmin. However, it didn't go too well, and he's therefore decreased our vassal's opinion of us. So he's now minus 25. he's been insulted, which isn't really too handy, because we need these to be positive. Alright, so let's continue. In these early stages of the game, there's not really a great deal you can do. You're very limited with your sort of options. Emma is pregnant again. Ah, there we go. So the war for Northumbrian independence ended. King William I of England has been successful, and he has imprisoned Duke Morcar. Now I'm just going to see what's happened to his other vassals that have been imprisoned. We haven't heard an update yet, but they're still in prison. And the list has been added to. Duke Morcar, welcome to the cells. Next on the list will be Count Radulf. He'll get what's coming to him as well, and when he's been disposed of, England will be unified. So, speaking of future, obviously my character is content and patient, no immediate rush to conquer any particular land here. We are fabricating claims in Devon, but that's only because if an opportunity presents itself, we can have a claim ready and waiting to take. Of course, we have maximum respect for our liege, our king, and therefore trying anything in England is out of the question. Also because of the higher crown authority. So the only lands where we're going to be able to expand is in Wales. Now this is actually a good thing. Nothing to do with England, so there's no complicated allies to worry about. And also, if you look at Cornwall, and again we go to de jure, de jure meaning lawful, so this is the lawful Duchy of Cornwall, and then we go to de jure Kingdom of Wales, we can see that the de jure, or the lawful Kingdom of Wales, actually includes all of this, and also contains this as well. So we are part of the de jure Kingdom of Wales. So if we were to start expanding into Wales itself, if we capture enough land within these areas, we could create the title King of Wales. So with a little bit of work, manipulation and manoeuvring, Count George, maybe not, it's probably beyond his lifetime scope, but his offspring, his predecessor, is that the right word? No, it's not predecessor. His offspring, his successor, sorry. His successor will have the opportunity, probably, if things go well, to start pushing towards creating the Kingdom of Wales title. So we could have a monarch in our midst without even troubling England. Anyway, we're still getting harassed about creating the title of the Duchy of Cornwall. We need 196 gold, we have 76, and we're getting about 1 gold every month. The only way we can increase that is by building certain buildings in Cornwall. I'll just let this continue now. If we build certain buildings in our lands here, we can increase our tax rate. Now, these lands here are controlled by our vassals, and they do actually periodically build. They do periodically build their own buildings, but I prefer to focus on my own buildings, the ones that I have direct control over. Starting with a wooden palisade. If we build a wooden palisade, it increases our levy size, our tax income, and our fort level. So that's the first port of call. So the question remains, do I want to build that now, or do I want to wait to get 196 gold to create the Duchy of Cornwall? Daughter's been born. Don't know why that's bothered about me, but Mayor Clements has been released from Duke William II of Normandy's dungeon. And here we go. And here we go. This lowering crown authority faction created by Count William, was it Count William of Hereford? Yep. Has now gained another follower. So if we look at the faction screen, things are kicking off here. If we look at the faction screen, we can see that the faction is gaining strength. And when it gains enough strength, as I say, they will then challenge the king to lower the crown authority or face a civil war again. So we'll continue to track this little development. We won't join it because, as I say, George is loyal to the king and will not even dare to join such factions. And as suspected, Count Radulf of Norfolk has been defeated and imprisoned, ending the war and bringing peace back to English shores. And the king is making good use of us. He is sending us to fabricate claims in Vexin. Now, where is Vexin exactly? In Vexin, fabricating claims. I don't know where Vexin is. There's probably a way to find it on the map by doing some kind of a search. Find title. Can I type in Vexin here and see if we come up with anything? County of Vexin. There we go, it's in France. So he's trying to fabricate a claim on Vexin, probably in order to expand England's hold here. So we already have a bit of land down here. He's now trying to fabricate a claim here to go to war to increase our size. So that's where George has been sent. Right, okay, so we'll just let the time advance. What's he done here? Revoke the county of Westmoreland from Morcar Elfgerson. Where's the county of Westmoreland? Is it up here somewhere? There's a trouble with this, I just don't know where these places are. Westmoreland, where is it? County of Westmoreland, there it is. Ah, up here, yes, in Northumbria. So Morcar was the count of this land, but he is no longer the count. I'm assuming that King William the Conqueror is now the Duke of Northumberland as well then. Duchy of Hereford, Duchy of York. No? Is there a Duchy of Northumberland? County of Westmoreland. No, it's not. So it looks like Northumberland or Northumbria, whatever it's called, has been disbanded and it's now two independent counties. Prince Bishopric of Durham, yeah, it's been disbanded. So the Duchy of Northumbria has been disbanded, and there are two counts, or one count and one Prince Bishop. Ah, William de Normandy has put himself as the count. Who's Count William de Normandy? Is that one of his children? Oh, and it looks like Prince Bishop of Durham has founded the Prince Godwin for England faction. Who's Prince Godwin? Prince Godwin of England. Ah, he is the son. So Prince Godwin of England is the son of the former king, the former Saxon king Harold, that was beaten by King William the Conqueror. So this Prince Bishop here of Durham is now trying to form a faction to install who these people probably believe to be the rightful king onto the throne. The eldest son, or the only son, of King Harold of England. It'll be very interesting to see how that develops. So if we take a quick look at the factions that are in place. only got 2% strength, so it's not looking good so far. But they may gain a bit of momentum, depending upon who they try to approach.